Oh my god, triple dink, you kid!
Whoa.
What's that fish?
Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. You stand with that lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, yeah, yeah. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, like, why don't you stay on your side, like, ooh, girl, you always switching sides. Need to get out my life and go get a life, bitch. You just mad, you my side, bitch, yeah. And that chopper, my sidekick, yeah. And we stay solving crime, bitch, yeah, yeah. Cause your next hoe, and my ex-hoe, and she still sending shit like EXO. I ain't stupid, I don't play like no dummy, yeah, fuck bitch, get money, oh. Hey, cause I'm doing blow. They probably thinking I sold my soul. When you come through, yeah, you better go slow. Better go slow, cause yeah, shit can get dangerous, yeah, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Staying with that lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, yeah, yeah. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, like, why don't you stay on your side? Like, ooh, girl, you always with the sides. Need to get out my life and go get a life, bitch.
I'm a trap star. I got the chopper in a Bentley, that's a fast car. She a dirty rides, sloppy like it's NASCAR. Reaching for my dick, that's my clock, that's my clock. She tell me she was evil. Get that money and I throw it to my people. I was flipping packs, up the bells to the people. Face feeling funny, I'm insane, gotta reload. Reload, reload, won't change, bitch, yeah. So the pro, keep a thing, bitch, yeah. And we still with the game, bitch, yeah. Shit about to get dangerous.
Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. You stand with that lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, yeah, yeah. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, like, why don't you stay on your side? Like, ooh, girl, you always switching sides. Need to get out my life and go get a life, bitch.
Yo guys, Surge here. Before we get into the settings, if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, that would really help me out. And also if you guys could use my code in the item shop, that would help me out even further. So to start with, I play on 150% brightness because at the start of this season, I don't know, it feels really dark at the night time, so that just helps out and makes it a lot clearer to see our enemies. I don't use motion blur, and I obviously have show FPS on and all my graphics settings on low. I have auto open doors on because it just means that you don't have to press an extra button, so it just seems to help me out. And if you mess up any edits by editing a door, then you'll be fine. I have sprint by default on. If you don't have this on, you're doing something wrong. It's really, really good. I have auto sort consumables to the right because that just helps you when you're sorting out your inventory. I don't have auto pick up weapons because there's actually a delay with this now, so there's no point in using it. And I play confirm edit on release because it means that I'm pressing an extra button and I don't play claw, so that just seems to help me out. My HUD scale is 48% because it means I can like concentrate more because there's less going on my screen. With my sense, I play 2.3 build and 2.2 edit just because I don't actually play as much as I used to, so basically the more you play, the higher you want to have this. But this just seems to help me do all my edits and build really well, so I'd recommend using this. I use 43 because as well as being able to turn around and things quickly, I can actually aim really well, so I'd advise you guys to use it as well. I don't have any boosts on because they're basically going to make you inaccurate and it's going to make you inconsistent with your aim. I use 10-10 just because it's just right for me to be able to track people, so you guys should also 100% use this. And if you're struggling with 10-10, you might want to go down to like 8-8 maybe. I don't use any boost again because obviously it's going to make you inconsistent, and I do not have a boost ramp time on. I also don't have look dampening time because that basically adds a delay to all the things you use. And I'm of course on linear. I use the lowest dead zones because the lower your dead zone, the more aim assist you get. And the reason this works is because you get aim assist as soon as your right stick's enabled. So, and the way that dead zones work is the lower your dead zone, the quicker it will be reactive basically. And I don't have foot controller because that basically adds an input delay. So for my controller binds, I use Builder Pro, but I edit with Y, which is actually binded to one of my paddles, my bottom left paddle. It's just really comfortable, and if you guys have an Elite or Scuff, you should definitely use a paddle to edit. But if not, I'd recommend you guys using left stick. That's probably your best option. I pull out my inventory with X. Again, that's just a bit of an irrelevant bind, you don't really need it. It can be whatever you want. And the same goes for reload and interact. I just have it as B because it's the default for me. And then I place marker with A, again really irrelevant. I crouch with right stick, which is also the default bind, but I also have double crouch binds, meaning I crouch with my top left paddle. The reason for this is when I'm setting up a 3-2-1 on someone, it means that I'll get a boost of aim assist when I'm spamming both of them in. So if you guys have an Elite or Scarf, you should definitely bind one of them to crouch. I pull out my pickaxe with the top right on the D-pad, which is actually binded to my top right paddle. Again, it's just really comfortable to use, but if not, if you guys don't have an Elite or Scarf, you should just use Y or the default. And then I jump with bottom right on the paddle. Again, it just feels comfortable to use. I pull out my building menu with left stick, so again, I don't know, it's just comfortable to use, and if you guys have that free on your binds, you should definitely use it. I change material with my paddle again, because I mean it just helps in situations where I need to, because it means I don't have to take my fingers off the controller at all. And I use default binds for trap picker, and for my edit controls I confirm with RB. It's just really comfortable to use, you guys should definitely use it. And I reset with LT, again just really comfortable to use because your fingers are always on that button. And then for my dead zones I play 5-5. Anyway boys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys could like and subscribe again, that would really help me out. We're going to get close to 3k subs, and if we could hit that by the end of the month, that would really help me out.
Mini popping now. He's got 400 builds. He's on 35 whites, 25 gold.
Should I disrespect him and throw him a surffish? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
No, no. He ate it as well. Oh.
Imagine the disrespect. Oh, he's embarrassed. He just lost all of his dignity. Oh my.